Well, let's finish for this.
And you must remain seated while we are approaching the dock and leaving the dock. At all other times, you can stand up so long as the captain says it's okay. So you are free to roam about the cabin, that's right. Your flight attendant has said that the safety belts have been turned up. No smoking sign will always remain illuminated. Thank you so much for riding the water taxi, guys. Here's some music. We're going downtown. We'll be there in about 15, 20 minutes.
We're taking an evening Christmas tour of the inner harbor at Fort Lauderdale, leaving pier number 6, heading all the way up to number 1, I think.
People didn't chime in on that, so.
So look at these. So it's a full moon tonight. Those palm trees. Aren't they? We just had a nice dinner. And I messed up. We were supposed to take the Christmas boat, and we didn't. But that happens.
5 different kinds of beer. 5 different kinds of beer. Nothing over $6.
They have their Christmas decorations up. That house is being built.
$6. And mixed vodka drinks. And a can of margarita.
And as we get closer, we'll be closer to the lights. But we are going to downtown Fort Lauderdale first.
Anybody want an ice bucket challenge? Oh my goodness, that's cool.
Kathy has a great sense of humor. So you can see that house is lit up with all their Christmas decorations. We took this during the light when it was light out today. So I can try to remember some of the history of the houses. What a gorgeous night to take a water taxi. This is things that I would miss if I was in Utah, is doing stuff like this. Even in New England, or in Connecticut where I live, we have the Connecticut River. We have a lot of different boat tours you can do, murder mystery tours. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Oh my gosh. Do you remember Brenda? She was at my book launch.
Yeah.
She's on. She says hello.
Hi, Brenda.
Sandy says hello. And our friend Loose Foot 99 says, what's up? Enjoying the River Canal in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Just left Hollywood,
Oh, the Intracoastal.
Florida, and going to... Okay, let's see if I can remember the history of this house. I was like, are those real people? No, those are fake people. Okay.
We hadn't gone this far.
No, we did. Oh, we didn't?
No.
The house to your left with the statue of the head leaning
Oh, yeah.
backwards and the 20-foot television. That's a 2-story television. That is the CEO of Remington Firearms.
Oh, Remington Firearms. Yeah. No, don't want to break into that.
See, they have a firing range upstairs.
Oh, pretty
The house
interesting.
in the corner is
Look at this. Look at that TV. That's huge. It's so much different.
CEO of Paddock Laboratories. He made his money when drugs went out of patent. He reverse engineered them and make generics. That house cost $52 million to build. Multiple layers of cured concrete. Each of those different layers you see, the tan, light colors, took 30 days to cure.
That's interesting.
The
Look
house
at
to your
this.
right with the 2 palm trees. As they right now with the looks like a circular area. You can't see the rock wall, but that's the house of Rene Lacoste, Izod. During the day, you can see the alligator logo right on the seawall.
Very fascinating.
Yeah.
So there's downtown Fort Lauderdale.
I ride with so many mates who lived here over the years. Some of them lived here their entire lives. So I get 6 people. She gets just the captains, and not all of them talk.
He's the only one to talk. He's the only one who teaches me stuff.
The house on your right with these little tiny trees lit up at the bottom and the lights out is the CEO of Kohl's department store. What you can see is that's locked. He didn't get along with his neighbors. He paid $1 million of asking price, knocked down the neighbor's home. He used it for his dog's play yard.
I'm not a big pal.
Now, for those of you who want a picture of the skyline, you are welcome to step up to the front of this boat. And you see this black door in front of me and take a picture of the Bank of America building. You've got about another about 5 more minutes before we get downtown.
That's pretty cool. Look at how pretty this is. Too far. Oh, sorry.
Just the black door.
Sorry.
Sorry, just so we don't get yelled at.
No, I don't want you to either. Look at this. Isn't that great?
The home to your right's for sale.
So,
What you'll notice about it, we have
What's
a
your
problem
YouTube
here.
channel?
I'm mic'd right now, so I'll explain later.
They are real. That seawall is actually level with the king tides. One of the new mandates that are recurred is that everyone has to raise their seawalls 24 to 36 inches
Sorry,
by
guys.
2030.
okay, how do we do this picture thing?
Right up to the black door.
We go where?
You want to go 2 more feet forward.
2 more feet, right there, honey. Stop.
Back
Here, come here. Right there.
Thank you.
When I said 2 feet, you gotta know what measuring is.
I mean, I know.
All right, let me see if I have comments from y'all. A friend, Brenda, says, "This looks so wonderful. Is it possible to post the info on how the night boat ride?" I can definitely do that. I'm gonna have to wait till we get back to the hotel though, and I didn't include it in the description. And our friend FIN says Lake Erie. This is actually southern Florida, so this is marsh water, which is part ocean and part fresh. Look at that. There's like a tiki bar there.
For like 30 years. I don't know.
The property to your left with this lit up tree trunk is the beginning of the Huizenga property estate. When he was alive, he was the only American to own 3 Fortune 500 companies. AutoNation,
You are.
Waste Management, is actually known as Wade's Money,
Yeah.
as well as Blockbuster Video, which he sold for $8 billion.
Blockbuster.
He
Wow.
died in 2019, but while he was alive,
Look at that moon.
the Marlins, the Florida Panthers, as well as the Miami Dolphins.
Hey, Zach.
He would
Welcome.
fly to the Dolphins games in his helicopters, and his neighbors would often complain. And what billionaires do, they have different solutions than you and I. He would write them checks for anywhere from $12 to $20 million, buy their house, knock it down, and build a new property for his family.
That's not my kind of life.
With the palm trees and the multicolored lights.
Sweetest ever. Thank you for not charging me more money. I love
Guitar,
that.
the laser light you see going up into the sky.
This right here looks like it's a boat launch. His own private boat launch. Pretty interesting.
The house to our left is the Harry Potter house. It was built by Wayne Huizenga for his favorite niece. He spent $19 million. He brought the team from Orlando that built the Harry Potter experience to come down and build a house, complete with secret passageways, paintings with eyes that follow you, and magic wands that turn on the lights, as well as the air conditioning.
The Hard Rock Casino, right there. The Seminole Hard Rock Casino. Owner.
And you can see the laser light of why it costs $25 a hand in blackjack instead of $5 at the Seminole.
Ooh. That's why I don't gamble.
Nobody wins over there at the Hard Rock, do they?
Then the giveaways aren't good either.
You're hilarious. She says to me, don't believe it.
Look at this. We're going into downtown Fort Lauderdale, taking the water taxi, enjoying the Christmas carols. Hey, Zach, welcome back. It's good to see you. Friend Sandy says, oh, she's explaining what this is. So he was saying they have to raise the seawall by 2030 to almost 30 inches higher than what it is now. Because Florida is going underwater. This is our friend REG says, is this Mexico City? Nope, this is Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And we're looking at the Christmas lights.
Was done in 1991. Francis Ford Lauderdale had to build that house for Nick Nolte. You see, Nick Nolte came on down there, party a little bit, and he ran himself into a little trouble with the Broward Sheriff's Department. They gave him an ankle bracelet, courtesy of the Sheriff's Department. That's right. So, Robert De Niro, Diane Lane, Julia Lewis, they all let him go on down here and film Cape Fear. And so
They have an outdoor pool.
This sailboat to your left, this multi-million-dollar investment, has been sitting still for 6 months. If anyone notices, it doesn't bob up and down with the tide. Millions of dollars doesn't buy you common sense. It's been stuck on its keel.
For real.
You guys are the smartest people in Fort Lauderdale. You know, at 8:30, there's going to be a holiday lights race leaving from Stop 1. It costs $45 to go an hour and a half around the river and see the beautiful lights. Included in yours. All day pass. You can ride our water taxi all night and see the beautiful lights.
So this water taxi that we're on,
Holiday lights for the sky starting tomorrow at 6:30 and 8:30.
it's an all-day thing. You can ride it from 10 in the morning till 10 at night and get on and off as many times as you want up and down the stops for the coastal.
That's right, there was a bridge right here.
This is not Cuba. This is actually Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And this is downtown Fort Lauderdale. Look at how pretty that is. You can just take the water taxis right up here.
That's what I thought we were supposed to do.
I love that they have a modest reef and lights there. So it's not about, you don't have to have anything showy. You can just show your holiday cheer. And look at how pretty this is, as it goes downtown.
Yeah, Ben doesn't even open up the room for me. Yeah, at first I tried Russ, and I go, that's the place now. Then I tried you, just to go, like,
Outdoor restaurant. Now in Connecticut, you can take your boats up there free of charge and dock.
I work with Don, he's got so much of his homeless stuff.
Here they charge by the square foot.
There's my love life in the water. It's a 68-foot Vigo made by Riva Yachts right there. It never moves. Somebody's watching TV
So
on it.
interesting fact, you can Google Love Life and it will tell you who owns that in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Who's getting off inside the lunch? Somebody said they're going to Cheesecake Factory. So Cheesecake Factory.
So
Who gives you a water taxi discount? Coconuts. Coconuts is at stop 6. So.
I know where
Good. Coconuts gives you water taxi discount. They give you 10% off at the boatyard right over there, guys. The boat house, rather. We'll see.
All right, let me read your comments while we're docking. I'm going to be staying on. So,
gives you free chips and guac.
Mom, I'm at the Richmond boat.
What are you doing at San Francisco?
Oh no.
Oh, Hollywood Lights.
So guys,
Let's
if
see.
you enjoy the trip, consider a tip. Anything less
Love
than
life.
$5 my name is Sally.
Yep, I do love life.
My name is Kathy,
Hey,
and that's
if you could do me a favor, there's 9
Kathy.
people on. If you could hit like, it would really help. Gonna let these people get off. And then I'm gonna move back.
No, it's the next one on the pile. Oh, all right.
Here comes a cute little boat. So pretty. So it's about 82 degrees out. In Connecticut, it's about 30 right now. I think in Utah, where a lot of my friends are, it's pretty chilly as well. So tomorrow I'll be heading back to Connecticut. I'm enjoying the warm weather while I can.
Mom, this is our place.
Let's go get drunk and make some.
All right, so let's see here. Let's go back here and see my friends from Utah. Say hello. Isn't this pretty? Look at all the shops they have.
That's a Christmas ship.
Oh, there's a Christmas ship. Yes. But we're just doing the regular water taxi. We don't need the fancy Christmas ship. Although we are all about Christmas. I have my Christmas devotional this Sunday. I can't wait. At church, yeah, this Sunday I have my Christmas devotional at church.
Now, for those of you who are still sitting with me on the boat,
All right.
I need you to download the application called Ride Circuit. It is an application on your iPhones in your Galaxy stores. It is the free golf carts paid for by the city of Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Kind of like Uber and
We did
Lyft.
that
You
earlier.
are a little tiny town. You don't have to park. I can't download it for you. You have to download that yourself.
Yeah, we downloaded.
I love that.
They run until 10 p.m.
Oh, they do. So 8:45. Well, maybe. Yeah.
10 p.m.
Yep.
I'm having people download Ride Circuit, the free golf cart app.
Okay, that's pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about that. It was a free service that you could download the Circuit app, and it allows you to basically take.
Get off here. That's a
You can take it for free. All they ask is that you tip them. And how they make their money is they put advertisements on the side of the funny little buses, so you don't have to pay for Uber, Lyft, or any of that. We should have did that when we were here in April. Remember we had that really bad Uber driver? We should have done that. How come we didn't know about it? That is cool. It would be cheaper than renting a car.
Very thrifty.
She's so negative. She's gonna kill my sponsorship. Yeah, no, Thrifty was a little pricey.
Thrifty.
I gotta say.
Thrifty.
It wasn't nothing thrifty about Thrifty rental. And we've had a bad situation. What was it with Almo?
Elmo.
Almo?
Car.
I didn't lose the car. I lost the keys. Well, no, I locked the keys in the car. And then they said they were going to come get it, but they never picked it up. And they wanted to continue to charge us for it when we were back in Utah and Connecticut. So we've had some fun adventures.
So we can't go with Alamo again.
So we can't go with Alamo again because they'll probably come after us. Or me. It's under my driver's license.
Good thing he drives.
Yeah. Well, you don't drive on freeways. She's a hoot.
We need to start asking,
Yes.
where is your final stop?
Love life.
We will not
Yep.
be back here. You don't come back to this stop tonight. It's a
Yep.
3-hour loop.
It's a
So
3-hour
you
loop.
need to come back
We're not going to
here.
be on here for 3 hours.
Stop 7, right in the middle of our
So
route.
let me know where you're from in the comments. I'd love to hear.
It's the Los Olas Boulevard.
You know,
Yeah. But
We're going to be 7.
yep, that's the end
All
of
right.
our route.
so we're going to the very top of the route.
It takes about 70 minutes. Our midway point takes
Yeah.
an hour and a half to get from
Pretty
here
cool.
to stop
All right.
11.
This is the last time we're stopping in
That's
downtown
an
Fort
hour
Lauderdale.
and a half from now.
Look how cool these vessels are.
We'll be back to this stop. So anyone who needs to come back to here, we drop off at 7.
We had a gentleman on who lives in Fort Lauderdale earlier. when we were doing the sunset cruise.
So what time?
We never really got to enjoy downtown Fort Lauderdale. Oh, that's because I got sick. I spent most of the time in the hotel. All right, so what we're gonna do is gonna go sit back here and see if I can get a better view. Oh, it looks like they're building. Okay, there we go. We're taking off. We came in from there. I think we're gonna go back. There's the Christmas ship.
Behind you guys, so pretty. That's just one of 100 boats that are going to be lit up just like that. During the holiday lights.
That's for the holiday
Starts right here. And it's
light parade.
Okay. Well, you can watch it on TV actually on YouTube. It's called the Hard Rock Central Hard Rock Hotel. Winter Fest. It's one of the largest boat parades in the world. 101 boats. Like today's business. Traveling. The water taxi. Look, we sponsor it. Lots of things are public. I'm glad to be right now. And I've got an IPA. I don't know how IPA in Zero Beach. I thought it's going on the block. And I've got we made in Fire Beach on the Land Boulevard.
So pretty to see the different architecture and to see the top of that building up there. It's like an egg, an oval. It's like living in a fishbowl. You can see everything they see.
And we have wine and we want to just Cabernet Sauvignon known today, guys. It's good, rich.
And there's a cute little house.
Everybody's saying, Super Days, Captain Super Days. Did you know the American Airlines
They have a little Xfinity pool, it looks like. See, I don't mind these little small houses. I think they're cute.
Cafe Cafe is his home, no doubt, where companies can get their cash.
Oh, looks like we're making another stop. I don't mind that. It's a beautiful night. It's not too muggy. You know something interesting about the palm trees here? They're a lot shorter than they are in California. And the reason being is because of the hurricanes here. They keep them shorter so that they stay up. What are some TV shows that you know that were recorded in Florida? I just think of Disney every time. Got some more people getting on. But then you can look back down here to see downtown Fort Lauderdale. And we're heading about 60 minutes north. That means we're taking off. Well, hello, DRUC. Thank you for saying hello. Where are you from? Oh, that used to be a Barbizon school. Huh. So you can hop on and off these throughout the entire city, and you can pick up a map or download the app. That rhymes. Pick up a map or download the app. I thought this would be fun to look at some of the Christmas lights along the Intracoastal Canal tonight as we make our way back to North Fort Lauderdale. They were supposed to be playing Christmas music, but I don't know where that is. I just couldn't imagine being down here when there's massive storms. I know a lot of those windows are shatterproof. And there was a light you can see that's basically shining to space all the way up. So this is the boat that the guy said earlier. Millions can't buy you intelligence because it doesn't move because it's sand, it's bottomed out. What a shame.
Parking lot owned by the Episcopal Church. They paid $40,000 for this. They've been offered upwards of $28 million. The city really wants this property sold. Like a house there, building anything that they can.
So this was inspired by Harry Potter.
The property to your left, where they're building a seawall, was previously owned by the Taco Bell family. They said it was too hot here, so they knocked down the house and moved to Arizona.
Huh. Well, that would be Taco Bell's house over there that they knocked down and moved to Arizona.
Dark, a little tiny dock. During high tide, peak tide, their lawn is actually underwater. They have to raise their seawall like all these other homes, 24 to 36 inches by 2030.
That's insane.
Rising tides that just pushes salt water up onto the lawns.
That's insane. And look at, you can see right in their house. I'm watching TV.
The house lit up straight ahead of us was the former house of Huizenga, now owned by the CEO of Pet Supermarket. Left. House to our left all lit up with these gorgeous palm trees. See it all over. The Hard Rock Casino. It's the reason why you spend $25 in the blackjack.
Now they have some nice Christmas decorations. I love the boxes and the gingerbread.
$5 hands at the Hard Rock.
And wait till you see this. Isn't that beautiful? So our friend 21.
Is actually a 6-person hot tub. And
Okay, that's a 6-story hot tub. It's gold plated. And that's a pool with a waterfall there. That's pretty cool. Okay, so you said you grew up in Fort Lauderdale. That is so cool. 21 dark. I think that's pretty. I'm glad they did that for Christmas. Here we have some more wreaths. I like it when people get festive. It's pretty. So we're leaving downtown Fort Lauderdale, heading into the open canal. We have our friend 21 that says, all the rich people's houses, LOL. I agree. I couldn't afford to live here. I couldn't even afford to sleep on the yard. And you said, looks like fun place to live until the hurricanes come. I was just saying that because part of the intercoastal, yeah, it floods, especially depending on whether the storm is coming, the riptide is going counterclockwise or clockwise. It could really affect a lot of the area. I agree with you. I was just saying that 21. Well, I guess if they can afford the insurance on these homes and they can afford to evacuate if there's a hurricane. Or myself, I'd be stranded. I'm just a small YouTuber. Our friend Jason says, beautiful. I have to agree, especially with there being a full moon. And I love this back here, the city view. Oh, there goes another cruise. And it's a nice night. I'm wearing shorts and short sleeve. You can't go wrong. And I am recovering from a cold. And over there, they have the American flag. And I love that. I'm a red, white, and blue kind of guy. Now over here, that's pretty. The size of that. I mean, it's like living in a fishbowl. You can see inside. And then this is probably worth more than the house. So they have the canals off the canals. This music will probably get me a copyright infringement. I'll find out tomorrow morning. Huh. It's pretty. Look at that moon. It's gorgeous. So if you're in Fort Lauderdale, you got to check out the Intracoastal Water Taxi. Come on a nice night. Oh, my friend Brenda says, I'd hate to see the electric bills. Oh, I have got to agree of these houses. I couldn't imagine. Those electric bills are probably more than we pay in rent. Yeah. That's why it's nice just to look at what other people are doing. That's interesting how those docks are lit up underneath. There's a little sea rocket going by. And this is cool over here. I love that they can light up those palm trees like that. But again, like my friend said, I would love to see the electric. I mean, that is just massive.
You guys are the smart ones. Get to see the pretty lights from the water and the holiday light springs as well. To my friend who's doing social media stuff, that's going to be the holiday light springs that he's himself on.
Oh, yeah.
Great TV. That's on to Italian rich. You can put them up. But he brought Remington in bankruptcy actually and rock bottom price. That's why people think that's the Remington Army's house. But there are two people ranges in that house.
Wow.
People seem to think Johnson residents or whatever. There are so many different statues here worth about $1 million and up that were created. Wow.
Huh. So Johnson and Johnson.
The younger Johnson. And, he just passed away not too long ago, guys. He created that beautiful bronze statue in Bikini, speaking of Jimmy Bucket, of Marilyn Monroe holding down her skirt in the wind in Sunset Pier, Key West. This piece of land right over here, if you guys remember, there used to be a White House here. A little that replica of the White House in Washington, D.C. This is the neighborhood of Rio Vista to the west. beautiful skyline of Fort Lauderdale, but to the right, the wealthiest neighborhood in the world.
So they just said this is the wealthiest neighborhood in the world. Our friend Glenn said, sadly, most of these people don't take advantage. You are right. They don't take advantage of it.
$100 in here just in months.
And
That belongs to none other than Rick Hendricks.
you're right. They don't take advantage of it. They told us earlier that people buy these houses just to dock their boats. That's it. And you're right. It's great fishing opportunity. I agree with you, my friend. So Glenn, yep, I'm with you 100%. It is sad these people don't take advantage of this.
Building to your right is the Fort Lauderdale Yacht Club, the oldest yacht club in Fort Lauderdale.
Fire.
If you have
Fire?
children that are between the ages of 5 and 18 and you're
Oh,
a
yeah.
resident of Fort Lauderdale, they will teach those children to sail for free. At any given time on weekends, you'll see 30 of those Sunseekers, as well as the dual mast trained by Olympic sailors. That pays for their competitions as well. And when I tell people as a life hack, if you have kids, you force them to want to sail. They're going to be sailing and rubbing elbows with the kids of millionaires. They're going to get invited to birthday parties you and I will not be invited to. That could change their future. For those of you who don't live in Florida yet, there's 3 reasons you should move here. 1 is we don't have state income tax.
Oh, I like that.
Right away, if you're leaving Jersey, Pennsylvania, and New York, you'll save 7 to 12 grand off the top. If you have children and they're not, forgive me when I say this, stupid, if they can keep a B average in high school, the state of Florida will pay for their college. They will give choices over 43 different institutions they can attend as long as they keep a B average in college.
That's pretty cool.
Save you 200 grand. The 3rd reason you should move here is we have something called Homestead. When you buy your home or property, it's your primary residence. You lock in your tax rate. It can't go up 3% per year. So for myself, as an example, I bought in 2000. I paid 136 grand for my home. My taxes this year are still only $3,400. My neighbor who bought same identical,
That's pretty cool.
550 grand for the same home is paying 13,000. I have the same mailman, the same garbage man, and the same water.
Hmm.
And if you buy a house here, do not buy a 5-bedroom. You're not buying a bedroom for your children any longer. When your children visit, you make them sleep on the couch. They're not here to consume your 401k or your social security.
I like
They're
this
here
guy.
to visit. So you are not here to support them and leech off your social security. This is your chance to retire.
He's talking directly to me. Sorry, guys. Financial advice from Captain Super Dave.
I like this guy. He's giving sound advice. So we're back at the restaurant that we had dinner at.
Stop 3, 15th Street Fisheries. Get free sorbet with your meal.
We had.
It's one of our local restaurants. What do you love this restaurant, Captain?
Oh, they give you free sorbet. We didn't get that because we didn't want to miss the bus or the fish bus or the fish boat that we're on or the water taxi. Duh. All right, I'm not the brightest bulb in the tree. I'll admit it. Let me just tell you. Okay, I was having nothing but water, and I still can't pronounce. Our friend Glenn says, I wish I had something like this in Nova Scotia when I was in high school. That's true. I agree. I love our friends in Canada. Thank you. And our friend Glenn says, oh, Jenny says, it's pretty. Yes, it is. Jenny, did you see it when we were in downtown Fort Lauderdale? It was absolutely gorgeous. Going up and down the canals. You'll have to rewatch it. When it's uploaded. I've been having some technical difficulties with YouTube lately. I don't get it, but it is what it is. It's probably just what we call a Dennisism, i.e. I did something. So right now we're just waiting for our friends aboard. They don't want us standing up when they're docking or taking off. It's my friends Sandy and Patty. Patty has a great story. I was hoping to get her on here to talk about her conversion story to our Savior Jesus Christ. But it just didn't feel right this trip. We'll do it another time. So as we swing around and leave the pier, I was inside that Hilton earlier, and this woman, I said, I'm just cutting through. And she goes, oh my gosh, I recognize you. She was from Salt Lake City, and she says, I see all of your videos. I was like, thank you so much. She was there on a business conference.
Oh, Florida. I know the drinking age was not 21 when I was a kid. Florida. No, you used to think, right? I'm just kidding. All right, guys, ready? This is Catherine. This is Captain Super Dave. We already got that one. I know it doesn't look it. Let's not go first. This is. It's so confusing. People are like, it's not there. Which way are you going? All I know is we're not going to Margaritaville. All right, guys. Anybody going to Stock 4? Stock 4. 17th Street Causeway Bridge, the cruise port. It's the Man of Steel.
This book is the man, or this ship is the man of steel.
Captain's work from paycheck to paycheck.
Yes, Jenny, that is cool.
Hang tight, guys. But that is our water taxi dock.
So that boat is called the Man of Steel. It belonged to, oh my gosh, I forget who it belonged to. He sold it in 2021. Oh my gosh. I must really be getting tired. And it's not Superman. It is Dennis, you are walking on water. That's Mr. Ha, you're hilarious. Actually, I'm not. I'm inside a water taxi. Ah, only, yeah. The boat called the Man of Steel. Well, you can actually Google the name Man of Steel boat, and it will tell you who owns it. We have 17 people on here. If you could give it a like, that would help the algorithm. Also, let me know where you're coming from. Jenny says, oh, Spielberg. Duh. Thank you. Steven Spielberg owned this, I believe, until 2021, and then he sold it. Thank you, Jenny. That means a lot. Mr. says he is from Boston. He sent me a gift of 100 something. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. See. And you are from Boston.
Of making sure that he doesn't.
And Jenny goes, no problem, bro.
Your life vests are located under the seats.
I used to be a lifeguard.
Authorities over there making sure everybody is safe and sound in Fort Lauderdale. We want to keep this a family. Right, please check out the crew watching TV in the motor and the studio. So cool.
That is cool. Yep, there's the crew watching Steven Spielberg's boat. And the crew watching TV below deck.
Below deck on the Man of Steel. So what I was going to tell you guys is that yes, Captain Dave only drives a water taxi for fun. You see, that's another good.
And that bridge opens and closes for the bigger boats.
Interviewing assistants tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. If anybody wants to make arrangements. Captain Dave, he's a little mouthy. Never was good water taxi.
And I can barely afford the insurance on my 2009.
89-foot Broward, it just got sold this week. Moved out of the marina at Dock D. She sold the boat from CEO of CSX Railroads. who gave it to his CFO because his wife could no longer travel. And the boat just got sold for only, I say this, only $475K. It had 5 bedrooms for guests, 5 staterooms, a room for 5 crew, 2 water makers, washer dryer. But it needed another 120 grand of yard work. And when your wife can't travel, most people don't want to invest in that. The restaurant in front of us is Pier 66. That lounge upstairs rotates every 66 minutes. It is a dress code only, semi-formal. So men, no shorts, t-shirts, open-toed shoes.
I wouldn't be able to get in tonight.
It is a piano bar. The appetizers are small and the prices are big.
That would be that restaurant up there.
I got married on this dock to your right, under the Voltaire sign. In 2000 on Veterans Day, I got kind of drunk. My sister took my car keys and actually ended up the water taxi to our next stop 6. And now I have to take my wife here every year to stay married to me.
It's a shame that a lot of these boats don't even get used. Our friend Jenny says, no problem, bro. Wow. Thank you so much.
I was so lucky today. Captain had to pick his kids up from school in his Rolls Royce right there. So he let me drive the boat while he was out. What do you think? Check it out, guys.
They're actually not Rolls Royces. They're
That's how the mermaids pick up their kids from school.
they're actually sea doodles, little sisters. And one capsized a few weeks ago. So those are like just shells.
University. What's the seats?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much.
She's talking to me. She said, Brigham Young University, BYU, needs to sit down. I need to sit down.
I know it's annoying, but close their attention to sit down. Letting people we've seen people swimming in the water and partying at night on our boats. They could lose their license.
I think this is nicer at night than it is during the day. If you were on my day one, let me know.
Turkish Delight, that catamaran. Swimming horse. Yes, this is the neighborhood in Harbor Beach, guys. It's the wealthiest neighborhood in the world.
So they say this is the wealthiest neighborhood in the world.
A lot of money, and the land is so close to the home. That's right. You want to get out of the USA? Yeah, how many minutes does it take you to get out of the international waters here? Offshore, you get the international waters.
So it's only 3 miles offshore and you're in international waters. That's why this is one of the most wealthiest neighborhoods in the world.
That house to your right, the palm trees, is known as the murder house. There have been over 12 murders on that property in the past 5 years.
Oh, wow.
It used to be owned by Leonard Nimoy, Spot, who lived long and prosper. But each of those murders was solved in under 45 minutes, including commercial breaks. That's where they filmed CSI Miami. Also in Kenny Chesney video.
Okay, he's got a sense of humor.
Dexter, but it's not a show I watch.
The whole season of I Love Lucy was filmed by the Ivan right there. Oscar Mayer had a first name, and so I C-A-R. Oscar Mayer owned one of these islands, and he used to get musicians to come on down here and film these jingles, right? One of them was Sonny and Cher. Sonny and Cher moved on down here. They lived on this corner house they saw right up. Right next to Al Capone's nephew, right there.
Oh, wow.
To your right, you'll see this plain, boring one-story house. That's the original. Any one-story house you see in Fort Lauderdale, you know is over 40 years old because all the new homes are built 2 stories.
It's right there.
Space. That used to be the home of Rocky Marciano. 49 wins, 44 wins by knockout. He died in a plane crash in 1969. Now the property is owned by his grandson and offered upwards of $58 million. And he says he won't sell, knowing that his property won't be knocked down. Now the property with no lights on, unlike his commercials, Tom Bodette, Motel 6, where he says he'll leave the lights on, but that house sure doesn't show it right now. Now the duplicate of homes, which he was just talking about, Sunny and Cheragona, this house to your right with the blue line dock, are duplicates. Both of those homes used to be one big mansion owned by Sunny and Cheragona, where they had their first child.
Fascinating. Who knew that was the richest block
This house
in the world?
used to be owned by the Brockman brothers. They made their money by bootlegging during Prohibition. That's how they afforded that corner lot. They were taking rum from Cuba to the Bahamas and hiding it up and down the Intracoastal for the likes of Bugsy Siegel.
Huh.
When Prohibition ended, they took their money up to Canada and invested in a little known brewer called Seagram's. Kept their money in Florida.
Those trees look Italian. Is that the Italian or Irish flag? The palm trees. Red, white, and green.
The house with the green roof is going to be the new home of Rick Hendricks. Rick Hendricks Motorsports. For those of you who follow NASCAR, he may be a name you're familiar with. Go left, go left, go left.
See if we have other comments.
Then you got this house on the next waterway with a single palm tree barely lit up. Was the home of Dave Thomas, daughter you know as Wendy's, started the burger chain. Parents are both dead now. Linda Lou is the actual real name of Wendy. She could have pronounced her L's and R's to the child and chose to be called her favorite Peter Pan character. Looking for an idea of what it costs to be a billionaire down here. This house in the corner with the lights on is 2-story. It's for sale for a cool $42 million. Couple's going through divorce. They just sold their yacht called the Tanzanite, 105-footer. Was the only reason they bought that house because they didn't want to pay a marina $30,000 a month to park the vessel. Sold the first day of the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show 3 weeks ago for $8.9 million. If you look on your right, you see those palm trees, those 10 palm trees all lit up, maybe 7, I can't count very well, with the green spiral. That 20,000 square foot home.
Our friend Nick.
Just 2 people. They've been married now for 53 years.
We are in Fort Lauderdale.
Her business, walking up and down the beach, selling sunglasses from a cart, started Sensations. Her husband had a string of cosmetics
On the Intracoastal,
sold out.
taking the water taxi.
The husband sold his stores and invested in a small company called L'Oreal. They now own 40% of L'Oreal Cosmetics.
Oh, there's L'Oreal
What's the
Cosmetics.
secret to successful marriage? The wife quickly responded at the sunset. 20,000 square feet. I barely see the man. It's home to your right.
No problem, Nick. Thank you for asking.
We have something here called Millionaire Cooties. First thing billionaires do when they buy a home down here is they knock the home down. They don't want your used home. They don't go to the Salvation Army to buy underwear or socks with used speakers. And they don't want your used memories. So what they do is they knock down the home and they build a home of their dreams, not yours. They paid $70 million for that home that was never lived in. Proudly knocked it down and they're building a new home now.
What a shame. What a waste of money.
This home to my left with the white palm trees. This first one is the Homestead Huntington's Yan family. And this house to your right with a second story, little balcony lit up and the nice little columns, just like the LA Fitness membership you don't use. And the CEO of LA Fitness owns the house and barely ever uses that property either.
So if you have an LA Fitness membership and don't use it, you're paying for that.
If you look at the window of this next building where these, let's see, these.
It's a fishbowl.
Here's the stone can. Right here, you see a motorcycle, the second floor converted.
Oh yeah, I see that motorcycle right there. There's a motorcycle in there. See it? That's pretty cool.
I used to wear a white suit too. Just a cheap.
Hey Ricardo, welcome. Hope you're enjoying this of the Intracoastal.
This first house is the home, the one that's all lit up in the corner. Is the house of Tom Cruise.
Oh.
And just like imitation crab with a K, it's Tom Cruise with a K. Better than upper round.
That house is massive.
This house to your right, this penthouse, this 30-story penthouse, the tall one. It's a penthouse owned by Lee Majors, a $6 million man. Does anyone remember who he was married to? Mary Fawcett. That's the correct answer. And when they got divorced, what did that turn him into? The $3 million man. And they can't sell the property because they say it's major Fawcett property. If you don't like my Velveeta cheese jokes, you need 2 more drinks in your belly and 1 in your hand. Now the hotel up in front of us on the right behind the Howard Johnson building is called the Ocean Hotel. It used to be known as the Yankee Clipper down here. It's actually in the shape of a ship. They have a rec bar inside the lobby called the Rec. And at night they have...
Our friend Devil says, I'm riding up
and the seashells actually do come
in a
up.
boat and we'll be seeing you soon. That's pretty cool.
And on Friday nights, there's a merman show if you want to see seashells on a van.
Ad lib at sea. I like that.
People from athletics that like shots, it's not something looking like me. This is our stop 6 on the route, Millionaire.
Okay, anybody hopping off at stop 6, Millionaire? Yeah. Millionaire? The courtyard. The marinade. Don't tell marinade. Well, thank you for the water taxi. Don't forget, you can use the water taxi cruise and save discounts for the next few days, weeks, whatever. The Shirley is right here. It's ladies' night. It should be free drinks for ladies, I do believe. That's the tallest Christmas tree in Fort Lauderdale. This is an open air food hall. It's a great night. Good weather to eat. What do they call it? Al fresco. And the beach is right across the street. Ooh, there's a ghost in the head. Look at that. Are you hopping off at stop 6 as well? All right. Just take a seat while the captain crashes into the dock.
There was another boat from Connecticut there earlier.
Thank you so much. If you enjoy the trip, consider a tip. This is stop 6. Thanks.
Stop 6. How's my friends from Utah? They're doing good. Awesome. We're awesome. We have 12 or 10 people on right now. Tampa side, lovely too. Yes, Tampa is lovely, our friend says. It's cool. So as soon as we take off, I can get up and move. So if you want to see my, I was going to show you my pole setup. Thanks to Amazon and my mic, but I'll wait till the next stop to show you. It's pretty impressive. So this is when I think it gets really pretty. Is Oh, so our friend that said Tampa is also pretty too. I also like up in Dustin and not Ponta Gorda. What's the P town that's up there? Um, I can't think of it right now because I'm brain dead. Oh, thanks to our friends at the fire department for all of your help and service. Fort Lauderdale Fire. But I agree with you. It's so many beautiful parts. But up in Dustin, Florida, it is absolutely beautiful. Miramar Beach, I believe.
Anyone going to Pompano Beach tonight? Anyone going to the Pompano room tonight? So just so you guys know for the future, included in your all-day pass, you can go to the Pompano room, which leads from stops 11 and 10. You can go to the Hollywood room that leads from stop 4.
Okay, so we're gonna go back over here. Oh, it looks like the fire department may be going out just after we left. I always say a prayer as they are leaving, but they're going on land. There goes the sirens. Pray that whoever they're going to help and save, they can get there in a timely manner. You never know when that could be us one day. Very grateful for our first responders. So the lights are just breathtaking. And as I said earlier, you can always Google the back of the names of these boats and you can see who owns them. It is public knowledge. On the other side, I think we have a little bit of a better view of the homes and the lights. I think downtown Fort Lauderdale was just absolutely beautiful. Jenny, my friend Jenny in Missouri says I'm sitting in the front. My heater, I can imagine. Okay, now look at these. These are done like candy canes. How cool is that?
Hop on, hop off service until 10. That's one of those boats. So the boats at the Billionaire Marina, a lot of them have been in the ocean. It's a TV show. Gotta go. Not at work. There we go. There we go.
The moon is just
So pretty. That was our
pretty.
concept. International Boat Show, guys, and look at this diving platform. That's the tallest diving platform in the Western Hemisphere. 88 feet high up in here.
That is the tallest diving platform in the Western Hemisphere.
Practicing off the lower platform. All right.
The restaurant to your right is called Coconuts at the end of this canal. Show them your water taxi ticket and get 10% off any day of the week.
Oh,
Alrighty. Now, for those of you getting back to South 1, you have an option. We have one boat that's leaving from South 7. Think about 10 minutes. That's going to be. Or you can come with us all the way to stop 8. So you'll be on this boat for 20 minutes or so. And we'll turn around.
So-
Get you back to Stop 1.
We have another 20 minutes before we hit our stop,
Stop. Yep. This is Las Olas Beach.
Las Olas Beach.
New restaurants, yes.
I hear those sirens. I'd like to continue to say a prayer. I can see them off in the distance.
Stop 7, guys. Stop 7. The famous elbow room. This is it right here. And there will be a down.
There you go. Oh.
About 15 minutes.
So we have another 20 minutes before we get to our stop, and then we'll be done for the night. I'm all so grateful for each and every one of you who have been on here. It means a lot. I gotta sit down as we take off. So I'm in regulation. Now our boat's pretty much empty. See? Huh. There's nobody on.
Thank you for remaining seated while we pull on down.
Oh, absolutely.
Our next stop
Have
is
to-
stop 8.
Have to follow the rule. Gotta tell you, it's no fun getting sick when you're away from home. But I'm happy to be getting better. All right, so the bridge right there, the road is open. I took that bridge several times. It's open so the boats can go through it. Although this is a shorter boat, so I don't think it needs clearance to go under. But that moon is just absolutely breathtaking as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, okay.
Las Olas Boulevard. I'm cheating because it says it right there. That looks like an expensive restaurant. And that looks like an expensive boat we're coming up on. Look at that. Incredible.
Yeah.
I love how they light it up underneath it right now. That is cool.
We just went under the Las Olas Bridge. It's actually pretty. Narrow by Harvey there. That's Ocean Prime. That's a really nice restaurant there. We have Las Olas Bridge. That's our newest restaurant. To restaurant heaven pretty soon. The whistle stuff.
My friend Jenny says it's got to be amazing in person. It really is. But I got to say, I have the new iPhone and it's really capturing it well.
S3. Same. There's a restaurant at the Ritz-Carlton. There's a few restaurants at the Beach Place Tower. The $71 billion reclamation fund of Los Angeles, Florida.
Holy stars, $71 million.
Parking lot, they made it paradise. Seriously, there used to be a parking lot over there, right? How much was parking over there back in the day? 35 cents?
It was enough. My wife got tickets on a regular basis. I used to live
It is pretty.
in a building behind.
I almost bought real estate down here in the 90s. and I didn't. Could you imagine what that would be worth now? I can't do a shoulda, woulda, coulda because that's not how I live. I believe there's a reason for everything. Oh yeah, McNulty used to live in this house.
Is anybody hopping on to the list of stuff? List of stuff? Anybody? Anybody? Yep.
I love those palm trees. I'm with them.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much. Look at how pretty that is.
So you can all, we're not going back there.
Is this our stop?
No.
No. We still have a ways. Okay. I guess you guys are with me for a little bit. See, our friend Sandy says, Jenny, it's beautiful. Yes, it is. Okay, I have to sit down because we are docking again.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
So tomorrow will be a day of flying back to cold. Okay, they had no one to stop for, so we just turned around. So if you're ever visiting Fort Lauderdale, you can get one of these tickets and just start early in the morning and then go to every stop and you can tour and then go back to where you started from. There's the beautiful moon. I'm running out of things to say because, to be honest, I'm tired. Well, that's a pretty property over there. Oh, it's so cool. We have 12 people on. My battery's at 64%, so I'm doing good on my iPhone 17. So right there, where you see the white, that's the parking garage for the first 3 levels.
Oh, yeah. That's really beautiful.
Ooh, my hand's getting a little tired from holding the stick.
Middle River off to the west. It's actually a tributary and an estuary, mixing the salt water from the Atlantic Ocean with the fresh water from the Everglades.
It's over there. That's called brackish. water. These are cute little modest homes. They're one story. They said they're usually original. There's one of my moderators, Sandy. She's probably replying to a comment. Or friend Susie says, "Well, it's beautiful and scenery." Yes, you should have seen it earlier when we were in downtown Fort Lauderdale going up and down the intercoastals. It's absolutely breathtaking. And look at this. There's a statue there. Just love that. So we just made a turn east. If we would have gone west, it would have taken us into the beginnings of the Everglades. But the crocodiles don't like brackish water. They just like fresh water. Because Sandy is our crocodile expert. Gonna start calling her Crocodile Dundee. I said I'm gonna start calling you Crocodile Dundee. She loves her crocodiles, or loves to watch them. Then on the other side we have, looks like more condos. I can't believe they don't have Christmas decorations up. They must not be in the spirit. Huh. It says, "You looking from UFOs?" Yep, that's what I feel like.
You see a few beautiful houses with some of the aquariums in them.
That's over here. We have 13 people on. That's so cool. If you haven't liked this video yet, please do. And let us know where you're from.
Street.
That is a nice Christmas tree in their house. But see, it's like living in a fishbowl. We were in our hotel last night or the night before, stepped out on the balcony, and you can see everyone across the way in their condos. It was like, oh my gosh, they can afford $1 million condos, but they can't afford curtains. Okay, so these are 1, 2, and 4 bedroom residents. They can build them to your liking. There's the phone number if you'd like to get it. If you can afford it, I can't. I'll just look from my UFO, i.e., the water taxi. Okay, this is beautiful in here because, I mean, just look at this. And as always, we are grateful for our people that do this. Be sure to take care of them when you come and visit. Tell them Dennis sent you from BYU. They're awesome. Would you like to give yourself a shout out?
Okay, I can do that. I would like to give Super Dave a shout out.
All right, cool. Here, just hold. Well, actually, let me take off my mic.
Hey there, my name is Catherine. I'm first mate on the water taxi, and this is Captain Dave. Captain Dave's busy.
That's it. Knocking. That is so cool. Oh, anytime.
What's your channel?
Oh, it's my name. So it's Dennis Schleicher.
Okay.
And you can actually, you can get it from her, Sandy. Sandy's like one of my moderators. She gets all the bad people off here. She throws them in with the alligators and the sharks. If they say bad things, it's like when you get bad customers. We don't like that. We don't like bad customers. We just want nothing but good things.
All right, guys. This is where the boat is coming southbound. It's going to pick you up and go back to South London.
Oh, we have our friends from the UK on over here. You guys are awesome. Susie, I love my friends in the UK. One of my best friends lives in London. No, thanks to you. Oh, We just cleared out the boat. It is just the people from Utah and Connecticut.
Thank you.
That is so cool. Well, I think so. My friend in the UK, are you familiar with Liss? Liss. Small village, about southeast from London. It's I don't even think it's on a map. Well, it is, but a lot of people have never heard of it. Oh, you're awesome. I see the emoji. We're it. We're it on the water taxi. This was a nice festive tour. I think we only have another 20 minutes before we get to our next stop. Sandy, I'm going to ask that you hold this while I read mic. Remember, it's live. I have to tell her. Utah. Say hi to Utah. Well, we have people. Well, you're getting people's heads. Sandy's a hoot. So you'd think she would know by now.
You said talk. I can't sound like this.
Yeah, she's funny. She's either on or off. It's hilarious. Sometimes she's really good and she takes over and she's like a regular actress. Another time it's like, okay. It's so cute. So minimal clearance. This shows you what you need based on the tides. 21, 19, or 17 for that bridge. And there's a man up there or a woman that can open and close the bridge. And it looks like it's opening now. How cool is that? So here is a state park. And then over here is another yachting club. And Sandy can give her the information. Then she goes. So this is like the end of our tour pretty much. And we get off up here and then we walk back to our hotel. Here's a big boat coming from the ocean. Our friend says LIFF question mark. It's Liss, LISS. Liss, UK. So if it's 10 or if it's 9 o'clock our time, so it's what, 6 a.m., 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Oh, so it's like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. in the UK now. Or 4 a.m., sorry. There's another restaurant. Well, you guys were an absolute fun to be with. And they are pretty much rounding up their day here. How cool. So the lights are getting less and less here as we go to, there's the bathroom, so I probably should use before we get off. How pretty is this? Let me see. Oh, my friend from the UK says, oh, sorry, Liss. No, can't say I've heard of it. It's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 1:34 a.m. here right now. Well, that's pretty late. Thank you for being on with us. That's cool. Well, if you ever hear of a Lorraine Wheeler from Liss, Utah, you can give her a hug from Dennis. So off to our left right here is a state park. And off to the right is just land and canals. And then further to our left would be the Atlantic Ocean. But we're on an intercoastal taxi, water taxi, that we started 85 minutes ago. How much fun is that? I just can't get over the size of these properties. Like they're building that right there. And it's incredible. Their closets are probably bigger than my house. Or flat, as we say in Europe. There's another water taxi. So they run for about another hour and a half. So they're not going to make all the stops. They run till 10 p.m. I don't see much Christmas decorations now. Okay, so my friend says, "Where are you at?" Miami. Okay, we are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We just came from Hollywood on the Intracoastal water taxi. We're heading back to our port as we go north, and we've been doing this. This is the second time today. We've gone live. We did it in the daylight, and now we're doing it at night to see the Christmas lights. But the further north we get, the less Christmas lights we see. So it seems like the northern people don't have as much Christmas spirit as the people down south do. I remember this house. It's the red and white house, and I forget who owns it. Is it Staples? The founder of Staples? I don't remember. I'll have to go back and watch my own live from before. I mean, that's just amazing. These houses are like fish bowls. I'm glad they still keep the state park across the street. We have 14 friends on, or family, as I like to call it. I don't have followers and subscribers. I have family. Let me know where you're from in the comments. And please don't forget to hit the like button because every like helps that algorithm. So it looks like we're approaching our stop up here. Where we get off. That moon is gorgeous. I know I've said that 100 times. Yes, because our hotel is up that strip on the right. So this is our last stop, and we are the last people on this boat, as you can see. And I can't get over how many of these houses are vacant. Of course, I don't know how people afford them or they're rebuilding them. But they have no Christmas lights. You notice these houses have no Christmas lights. Oh, they're doing their own thing.
I got charged for an extra night.
We got charged for an extra
They
night.
said I didn't pay for tonight.
Who didn't?
The hotel.
The hotel? Okay, let me get off this live, and I will figure out what happened. All right, we have. Um, okay. Okay, so
How about the Moret house right over there?
the what were you gonna say about it?
The Moret house.
Yes.
It's the only house built over federally protected waterways.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah. It was built in 1971. It's got a glass bottom floor there.
Really?
The Moret family lives there. And they can't actually live in that house that's over federally protected waterways. They have to live in the back part of the house because it's dilapidated.
Oh, wow.
And it was built illegally on
Okay.
the dock
Yeah, on a dock. I love those stories. Yeah.
in 1971.
Wow.
And it might fall into the water one day. Who knows?
Hey, a lot of Florida's falling into the water, but I'm glad they're building these up, i.e., they're building up the land. Have you lived in Florida all of your life?
I was born in Long Island. I've lived here since 1970.
I'm in Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I love Long Island. Yeah. I know, that's
haven't been there much.
beautiful. Long Island has changed too, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure has. I go to New York City a lot, New Jersey to visit my family.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Lot,
My parents are from Brooklyn.
lot of interesting history. Well, thank you. We are going to. Oh, what were you going to say?
Those two buildings right there are the first ones that are built over on the sand.
Oh, wow.
The first high rises built on the beach. Those are the palms. Tommy Hilfiger designed them.
Oh, wow.
And there's supposed to be three there. They're supposed to emulate the Royal Palms Towers and Atlantis Resort in the Bahamas.
Oh, wow. And they didn't do that.
Yeah.
I've been to the Atlantis.
Fire truck right over there.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah.
At least they have some Christmas spirit.
Yes, they do.
I love that.
This is the neighborhood of Bermuda Riviera and then the neighborhood of Coral Ridge.
Oh, how cool is that? So across.
We're going to be passing a couple houses that have really cool Christmas trees
And to think I was just going to end this.
a house that has really good lights, and then a house that has a car, $1.2 million Bentley in the living room.
In the living room, a $1.2 billion Bentley in the living room. We're going to have to check this out. And I can already see the house with those cool lights up there. That is so cool. See, you got to come and support our friends. They really know what they're doing over here. Love that knowledge. It's all about being nice to other people too. Hello, Judy. It's good to have you on. Marty, tons of LOL. Thank you so much. Our friend, my friend from Utah, Brenda. Good to see you. Again, you were on from the beginning. Okay, so this is the house with all the fun lights. And that was the U.S. Coast Guard that just went by, checking on our safety. And this house says Merry Christmas. I love that.
So this is Captain's number 2 in the holiday lights display
Oh, how cool is that?
contest that he's running for himself here.
He's running for himself, yeah. You can tell.
I go up and down. I get to see all the houses up and down.
Yeah.
Both Pompano and here in the Millionaire area. Not all of them committed yet.
No. So you can tell that one has. I'd vote.
Tree has. I like the big tree one.
Yeah. Oh, I do too.
Gosh, that's the big tree I was talking about.
Get it from the side view. Is this the one that has the car in it?
No, the next block.
Okay.
Really, nothing's going to do it. And POV, one real.
Oh, wow.
Maybe it was going to be long hallway.
He's happy.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be my box next few nights.
People are outside enjoying dessert or something. It's a little late for dinner. And look at this Christmas tree in here. Isn't that beautiful? That looks like the White House. A smaller version.
You can see the beginning of the car here.
Oh, yeah.
She beautiful.
She is. Who would put a car in their house like that?
The owner of the restaurant called Greek Isles.
Greek Isles.
Right over there in Lauderdale by the Sea, by your hotel.
Yeah.
And then there's a Zinger in the backyard. Is it still there, Captain? Yeah. Check out this car. It was built in 1971.
That's amazing.
Too bad there's no lights on it.
It's okay.
Jukebox inside the living room.
I see that. That is cool.
This restaurant here. Look how many people are in this restaurant. That's restaurants right over there.
That's amazing.
Very high end. Captain, they are packed.
They are packed.
And it smells so good.
It does. They're sending the filet down here. Oh,
Wow, everybody's dressed in nine.
yes, they are. There might be a private event. Oh, we got to sit down. I think this is our stop.
Are you going to Shooters or go camping?
Let me ask.
This is 10. She said 11.
11. Okay, so we got one more. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right, let me see what comments we have.
They give our customers
Well, hello. Hi, Mount Home. That's summer sun. I love that. We just are going down the Intracoastal Water Taxi. Okay. Here. I gotta ask a favor. Can you hold this for me while I just get a sip of something? Because I'm losing my. We have one more stop, and then I can talk to you about.
No, I hate to today.
Okay. Ugh. I'm dehydrated. After 2 hours of talking, I needed to get some Pepsi. Ugh. This is a popular stop. Thank you to my camera woman for her assistance. Because I'm. Okay.
This is the sound of
What's wrong?
and that's the sound.
Alright. Hold on, we got too much spice this time. Takes me a while to brush my teeth.
Two taps later, their system.
Take a screenshot, Sandy. Okay, I'm back. So this is our last trip. Our friend Karen just joining. We missed you all day. I was just gonna end it. We were on. You were probably working. I asked about you though, Karen. Wow, doing 100 minutes live is exhausting. And this is the third one today. Not 100 minutes, but now we gotta sit. Thank you to our friends for their tour. Okay, guys, I'm tired. I gotta end this. I love you, and I will see you guys soon. If you haven't seen this from the beginning, please do. I apologize, but I've been sick for the past few days. I'm grateful for each and every one of you and our friends and their support. We'll see you soon.
So